Hi everyone, it's Latin Roses. Today we're making lentil soup. This is a nice hearty creamy soup that will get you through our current quarantine, the lockdown of 2020. So if you're interested in making a delicious, creamy, hearty soup, then keep watching. You're going to need an onion, 2 to 4 cloves of garlic, 2 to 4 carrots, 2 to 4 sticks of celery. I only had 2 carrots, so that's what I'm using. You're going to chop everything up into little tiny pieces. And then you're going to get a skillet and add some olive oil. I snuck a little different oil in as well, just so you can start softening and cooking down your vegetables. You pour everything into the skillet. You put your skillet on the stove to medium to high heat and you start cooking it down. This recipe calls for 11 cups of broth. It can be chicken, beef, or vegetable. I don't have broth on hand, so I'm going to use a large beef bullion cube. And to prepare a bullion cube, I took 11 cups of water and put the bullion cube in and put it on medium to high heat on the stove until it comes to a boil and the bullion cube dissolves. Once the broth is ready, I'm going to add the star ingredient, which is the lentils. Lentils come in a variety of colors. I was able to get my hands on the red lentils. You're going to need about a pound of lentils, which is about 1 3/4 cups. You can use any kind of lentils that you can find. Again, this is the quarantine lockdown soup. You're going to add about a cup of elbow pasta. Now this really adds creaminess and a lot of good flavor to this soup and texture. You're going to let the lentils and the pasta boil together for about 10 minutes. Then you're going to lower the heat and you're going to cover it. Now we're going to get back to our skillet of vegetables that have softened. This recipe calls for 1 can of tomatoes. Well, it turns out I didn't have any and I'm not running out to the store. So I have about 8 ounces of tomato sauce, and you can use tomato paste. Let that stir together and soften together. Then you're going to add all your vegetables into the lentil stew pot. Start giving that a good stir and combining everything well. And now it's time to season up this soup, and it comes together really fast. I'm going to add salt to taste. You add as much as you like. I'm also going to add some pepper to taste. This next seasoning is optional, but we're trying to stay healthy during this lockdown, so I'm going to use turmeric. Because I'm using the red lentils and the tomato sauce, you're not going to be able to see the yellow color, but because of all the health benefits, I'm adding the turmeric. You can't even taste it. The next ingredient I'm going to add is cumin. I really recommend, if you have cumin, to use it in this soup. It gives this soup a really great flavor. You're going to start mixing everything together. Then you're going to lower the heat, and you're going to put a lid and cover this soup and let it simmer for about a good 20 minutes. After you let it simmer for 20 minutes, there it is, a really delightful soup. And guess what, guys? Now it's time for the taste test. Yum. Okay, everybody, it is time for the taste test. This soup is really creamy and hearty and easy to make. It is really, really tasty. Lentils have so many health benefits, but they're also a really good bean of choice if you have digestive issues and you have problems eating other beans that give you a lot of gas.
I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
You're probably going to be pleasantly surprised that these don't have that same effect on you, so you can eat the whole bowl and go back for seconds and still be okay. So if you have a different recipe or alter this recipe in a different way, please share it with us in the comments below. I love to read the comments from all of you guys. If you like this video, hit like. If you want to stay in touch, subscribe. And as always, I wish you love, peace, and joy.